Meanwhile, with the Guam Memorial Hospital in crisis mode, there are currently 2 different government advisory teams finding solutions for the hospital's financial problems. There is the governor's Hospital Management Advisory Team, or HMAT, and the Healthcare Committee's GMH Task Force. But do we really need 2 teams? We spoke with both. Here's more. Before Governor Eddie Calvo impaneled the HMAT executive order late last year, Health Committee Chairman Senator Dennis Rodriguez's GMH Task Force was already in the process of coming up with long-term solutions into GMH's financial crisis. 2 separate teams, but in the end, both have the same goal. Will Castro is a member of Governor Calvo's HMAT, which meets with GMH management twice a week. Castro says HMAT's report is about 80% complete.
If I had to summarize the fundamental difference between the task force report and what we're calling the consolidated report, the task force report does an excellent external scan of the healthcare industry. It also looks at the hospital situation in relative comparison to other hospitals. What the HMAT report does is, if I could visualize it, it would be looking from the nose, from the neck down. Mm-hmm. So we're doing an internal examination of the processes, policies, and procedures of the hospital.
Castro says both reports have similar findings.
There are areas of intersection. So what that tells me is that there are certain truths, if you want to call it, where the data is revealing.
Mm-hmm. They could complement each other.
I think if any one person was to sit down and read both reports, you would see that they do complement each other.
In fact, both Castro and Senator Rodriguez say there's a possibility that the 2 teams could work together. Rodriguez's task force report was completed at the beginning of the year and has already been made public.
I'm sure that what they've looked at and their future report, when it comes out, we're all going to be able to use this now and move in a direction that really gives us that long-term approach.
Castro notes that the HMAT consolidated report will have 4 broad categories: cost containment, cost cutting, internal revenue enhancement strategies, and external financing options. When the report is complete, it will then be transmitted to Governor Calvo.
Do you think there's a possibility that it may go down that road where maybe the task force and HMAT can just come together as one entity and try to solve the same problem?
Absolutely. To me, my bottom line and my only priority is finding a solution that would give us a long-term solution to GMH.
Senator Rodriguez and Castro are planning to meet within the next few weeks.